All right, we are live. Hold up.
That's just our Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
Johnny Buzzkill over there.
You let me know when I can go. Is he going to behave?
Sort of.
You ready? Okay, we are live from Windsor, Canada, and I am sitting in the dressing room of the JIMMYS from Wisconsin. Made a long trip out here. They just came off stage. An amazing set. I'm telling you, it was the talk out there was you guys really blew it up.
Oh, cool.
Blew it up.
Thank you.
My man over there, killer.
Darren Sterud.
And he was driving the bus.
Yep. Mauro Magellan from the Georgia Satellites.
Georgia Satellites, right here. One of my all-time favorite bands, I must say. So let me start with Mo, if you don't mind.
Yeah, get it.
So Mo,
Yeah.
now we were just discussing what you're doing now. Just tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm playing quite a lot. Playing with the JIMMYS, of course, and playing with Dan Barrett from the Satellites, with the homemade Sin band, and loving life, living on a farm where it's really cold.
Are you from Wisconsin too?
No, I'm from Florida.
Really cold there, huh? It's wicked.
I can't say shit.
Yeah, this is the internet.
We're good.
So where are you from in Florida?
Hialeah, near Miami.
Cool.
Yeah.
A horse track, a dog track there, right?
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you play in a couple different bands.
This band is really different than the homemade Sin band.
Right.
It's really fun. I can really try new stuff, and having Perry, a blues master, and Jimmy with the passion, and all these guys, it's made it really easy. Whereas before I was having a lot of trouble playing this kind of music. These guys get together, falls right into place.
Okay, they're from Wisconsin. You're from
Yes,
Florida.
they're all from
How'd you hook up?
I needed a plumber, and Johnny just happened to be a plumber. And the rest
He's a
is
troublemaker, isn't he? He's like Woody Woodpecker. He's a troublemaker.
you know.
He's like Kramer. Remember when Kramer said that? Yeah, you're a real troublemaker, like Woody Woodpecker.
He's more like George, really. He's more
So,
George.
how did you really hook up? Is that a true story?
Complete story. I
Wow.
was putting a bathroom upstairs in my old home, and Johnny, I'm a bass player, and I got a good vibe from him. Usually, I'm a musician. I start talking about cars or something I
Right.
don't know about just to get out of it.
Right.
But I felt confident with him.
That's cool. So you're gonna, I'm gonna get to you in a minute, but outside of this band, are you traveling and touring with other people?
Yeah, mainly Dan Barrett. Yeah, I'm traveling to Europe mainly.
Are you? Do you have anything on the market for sale that you
Oh,
might
yeah,
want to plug?
yeah. It's going to be distributed in the United States nationally in September, and it's available as an import. Circus Life is the new record, and the JIMMYS are working on a new record as well.
Cool. So that's where the people need to go to get that hot new record. Is it out yet?
Oh, yeah,
It's out.
Yeah, it's out.
Okay,
It's
cool.
doing-
So-
doing well in Europe, and like I said, it's not really distributed here. It's not really released here yet, but you can, the internet.
Yeah, right.
You can go anywhere, be from anywhere, be anything. It's the
Well,
internet.
I do have to say, I thought you really drove the band hard tonight. It was really,
I hope I swung a little bit too.
it was good. It was good stuff. All right, my man. Good talking. So, Jimmy,
Yes, sir.
is that where the name JIMMYS came from?
Yeah, we got together. We had this band meeting. We said we're going to sit down. We're going to drink a couple bottles of tequila, and we're going to figure it out. And it was
Doesn't
the
make a
only name
bad person.
It's the only name we came up with.
Were you influences?
Yeah. What was the other name?
That's why it's the JIMMYS.
Oh.
His name was awful. He wanted to be called the Cow Jockeys.
I'm a dairy farmer.
He's from Wisconsin.
a dairy
You're from
farmer.
Florida, man. You're like the palm trees.
He doesn't get it.
It's over my head.
Well, I'm from New York. I don't get it either. So, all right. Well, I do want to say that you were a great front man out there. I
No,
mean,
thank you.
And what I really was impressed with is how you drove the crowd.
Yeah, cool.
you were definitely a major influence of getting that crowd moving.
Yeah.
And is that something that is just something in you? Or
Well-
is a lot of people have to force that? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a musician too, and I know. And some people force it. It didn't look like you forced it. It was like you just really wanted to get your message to these people and let them join
Yeah.
and be a part of what you were doing.
Well, you know what's been so much fun. I was in a popular Midwest band for many years, 16 years, called West Side Andy Melford Band, and we were a blues act.
Wait a
that went
minute.
around.
What were you drinking when you come up with that name?
that was it. Yeah, smoking whatever.
Yeah.
And
It's legal just about anywhere
yeah,
now.
that's
So.
right. But what I did, you know, we've had so many great opportunities, not just with that band, but with this band, to go around and watch all these blues acts. Even watch a guy like Tinsley
Right,
tonight and
right.
how they work.
Amazing, right?
And I'm taking notes. It's not a very big pad, but I'm taking notes. I run out of ink
I
right
feel
away.
you. I feel you. I feel you.
But I mean, there's a lot to learn, and
Sure.
and I don't, you know, none of us come here just to screw off and play and then get drunk. Well, and but
I know who that is.
he's a great
The plumber.
Yeah, the troublemaker. But there's so much to learn, and I always paid attention and saw. You try and figure out what works for yourself
Right.
when you're on stage like that, and. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to try and find. Sometimes it's kind of fun to find a couple people to pick on.
Yeah. Well,
and,
you know.
and everybody gets into it. It's whatever it takes, you know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, well, it worked tonight because you really. I mean, I was up in the boom. I don't know if you
Yeah,
caught
I
us
saw
up there.
you,
We were
yeah.
up there, and I could really watch the crowd. How I was watching
Ah, cool.
because that's what I do. I like to watch the people.
Yeah.
I like to watch singers. I like to watch their necks. I don't know. I want to see if you're giving me the real deal, or you know.
Right, right.
And it really was true. And it did move the people, like, you know, because I could see, like, we were taking shots from the audience, you know, from
Oh,
up there,
cool.
and that's what we were doing. You could see actually things happening, you know,
Right.
and I mean that's what it's all about. You did
It
your
is.
job, so I mean, you know, it was very cool. I mean, the horns were amazing. I mean, this guy over here, I mean,
What
Damn.
about this guy? Huh?
he
Yeah.
laid it down.
Yeah. So we got Darren.
We got. Matter of fact, I got a nice close up on your solo there. It was
Nice.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So Darren Sterud, that's Peterson Ross,
Right?
badass. That's Brian Husk. We got him out of retirement just for this weekend.
Retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I retired into fatherhood and the second kid on the way.
See, I did it the opposite way. I had the kids, and then I started all over again.
And
But
then-
that's cool. Whatever path it takes you on, as long as it's good, that's cool.
I started with the band. Yeah, I started with the band 5 years ago.
Okay, that's good. So.
These are the guys I want to hang out with right here.
And we're missing Chad Whittinghill, the trumpet player, and then we got Perry Weber, badass guitar player right there.
I'll say.
Real deal.
Yeah, you the shy one? Yeah. Vicky, make sure you get him on.
And then we got Mr. Johnny Wartenweiler, our bass, the troublemaker, the plumber troublemaker over there.
Yeah.
Good
So,
band, good times.
tell me where you guys, you know, what do you see the future go down the road? What's the dream?
Well, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We just constantly start to rumble up on all these blues festivals, and that's really what I think I know we want to aim after. Not only are they're good money for us for a band our size, but you know you sell stuff and you just keep getting your name out, and
Right.
it's just each gig builds off of the other one. I mean, I just got a pocket full of cards and and messages and stuff that, you know, come here, come there, call me and everything. So, and you know,
Hey,
when the band plays like they did,
that means you did something right.
yeah, we did something. And
when
I'm
you don't
proud
get
of
the
it.
cards,
Yeah,
you didn't do
yeah,
something
I'm
right.
proud of it. I mean, we hit,
Yeah, you
did
guys
well.
definitely, really, you put it to another level. It was kind of like coasting along, and you put it in overdrive, and you definitely got the crowd going, which was really cool. I
Yeah.
mean, that to me is what it's all about. I mean, you know, when you can entertain, I don't know, was it 20,000 people out
I
there,
don't
or
know, it's
whatever?
a lot.
I don't know. There's a
I'm
lot of
having a hell
people.
of a time getting a drink out there waiting in line. It's pissing me off.
Oh, maybe Johnny could help you out over
No,
there.
it won't make it back. We've done it. We've sent them out 10 times, and they always come back with empty cups.
Yeah,
It's just
empty
crazy.
cups.
Yeah.
There you go. So, I mean, like, you know, influences now. Like we just did the tribute for Walter Trout.
Uh,
You know, everybody showed up. It was great. We did it at the Iridium in New York, and Scott Holt from Buddy Guy, Rocky Athis from the John Mayall Band was there. Jeff Simon from the Destroyers came in, and then they had this young kid, from Harlem, 18 years old. Kid was amazing. I mean, and to stand up with these six stringers. I mean, these guys were the real. I mean, I had an ear orgasm. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you, man. This was amazing.
Cool.
And everybody showed up, and they kept changing and changing. But that's where you get it from. When you get people like that, and you get these old time guys, and like you were saying, you just keep learning and learning, and inbred it in yourself, and lay your soul down to the people, and that's what it's all about. Like like I always use Joplin as an example. I mean, you saw Janis. She would radiate so much energy, and I saw her at Woodstock. I've seen her a few times. And, she would actually be up on her toes because she just had nowhere else to go, that energy just, and that's when I know I'm getting my money's worth. And I'm seeing somebody like a Beth Hart or something like that, I mean, that's killer,
Yeah,
and,
cool.
And I think you guys laid that down there tonight. I mean, there was definitely a higher level of energy out there.
That's
no question. No, absolutely no question. I could see it in the band, and everybody kind of drew off everybody.
Yeah.
And I think everybody was raising their game. I know this dude was just definitely making a benchmark out there.
Yeah, you don't have to ask anything out of any of these guys.
No.
especially Mo. But the motto kind of is just to leave some blood on stage. Just
Absolutely.
lay it out and let it
Yeah,
out,
well, that's what it's all about. That's what's going to make people want to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, that's what's going to make it. But when you were out there tonight, does it change your game with a venue like that?
Oh, yeah, I think each venue is different. We played in Kalamazoo, Michigan last night, and you could tell that it was maybe a little bit more of a listening crowd. And we did kind of, a couple more greasier tunes than we normally would. But tonight, you can tell that you can keep punching lefts and rights and and they'll take them and give it hell. And we kind of try to do that tonight.
You did it, man.
Yeah.
You did it, definitely, without
Cool.
question. And it was a joy to be out there as a audience member myself. Even though I had the best seat in the house too. Man.
Yeah.
No question
We were
about
gonna
it.
tell you to
had
jump.
me going. I don't know if I was going. I was going. And my man, I don't know, next to me. I mean, he was doing some evil stuff up there, but it was fun. That's all I can tell you. It was a lot of fun.
Well, we want to get out there in New York. We want to get out wherever.
You guys, we are giving you a welcome pad to come out. You come to Madhouse Studios. We'll put you on stage. We'll put you out to the world.
Cool.
We'll do some interviews with you again, and we'll follow your path. I mean, I definitely am going to start following you guys because I thought it's this. I don't know, man. I grew up in a great time. I grew up in the '60s, so I grew up in a great time. And to watch the music decline and not have the passion that the music had, and to see younger guys like yourselves come back with that passion and soul and leave it all on the stage, not just come for a paycheck and walk off.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, you know what I mean? And it was a thrill to see you guys. It truly was, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. I think you're going to have great success. I would love to see you get to New York too.
Right.
And I don't know, did you meet Arnie yet?
I did.
Okay.
Arnie's all over it, man. He
Stick
sounds
with
like a great
stick
guy.
with Arnie.
Arnie, this guy
that's
right
right.
here, right?
You stick with
Esquire.
Arnie, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
They got a nice big blues. Did you mention that in Connecticut?
Yep. And
Well,
we have
I'll
some-
be there. We'll be there. Madhouse will be there.
Cool.
It's going to be great because I just met the people who are running, and they are awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. Really great people.
Well, whatever. We'll take any help we can get. We'll take any phone numbers. I'll even send one of these guys home with you and do some scouting.
Sure,
You don't have to come back.
But I mean, if you do come into New York, though, we would like you guys to come into the studio because we have a big studio. We go out to hundreds of thousands of people every week, and we would like to show you off to the world.
That's awesome.
You
We
know?
would love to do it.
I think it would
We'll
be
do
very
it.
cool. So, guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys all so much, not just for the interview, but for what you did out there because it was great. It was really, really great. I mean
Cool.
that. So I appreciate it. This is Madhouse TV. I am Tommy Maher, and we're going to see these guys very shortly in New York, the JIMMYS.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
That was great.
perfect.
Thank you for the pump, man. That
That was good. I meant it. I don't blow smoke. Well. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go shop.
Yeah, let me just put